pop up here in a minute. Get this thing going. And I'll have
Pull
a
up the
here.
list.
Yeah. We can add to it as needed. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of it.
I know, right? All right, cool. All right, guys, we are live.
We are live.
Hello.
Hello. All right, so
Very
let's post
first
that.
an epic podcast.
Thank you. I
An
made the
epic
name myself.
podcast number
And,
one.
One
All right,
of
guys.
many,
Such a
maybe.
cheesy name too.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's a
though.
working title.
True.
working
True.
title.
Maybe.
All right, guys. Well, I just want to introduce everybody. So my name is Shane. I'm the owner of Epic Gaming Lounge and Cafe. We got a couple of cameras all over the place, so we're gonna be looking around like crackheads more than likely.
Yes.
We'll try and keep it PG. You can follow me on Twitter at EGL_Shane. We also got a couple of our house regulars here.
Yes.
We have Sergeaholic.
Sergeaholic.
Because he's Sergio and he's a holic of himself.
Yes.
Makes
I
sense.
love myself so much.
It's a little cocky, don't you think?
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit.
Well,
It's
okay.
just the right amount.
I guess that's true.
Well, okay,
There's a right amount
we
of everything.
sponsor a guy whose name is Sal, awesome guy. His tag is narcissistic. So,
Okay, well, if you, I guess first said just admittance.
So, you know, that works out pretty nicely.
I guess.
And then lastly, we have Thor Everdeen.
Hello.
No relation to Katniss
At all.
Everdeen.
No, at
I
all.
think we need to show the picture of him in his Thor outfit.
That would be
Dude,
fantastic.
that is the greatest picture I've ever taken in my life.
I love it.
Like,
It's on Instagram.
Yes, it
yeah, it's my
is.
profile picture on
It's his
Instagram.
profile picture.
That's great. That is golden. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Oh, there it is.
There he is.
Oh, there it is.
Complete,
Thor.
dude. And that shirt, I got it at like the Halloween store or whatever. It has a freaking cape on the back.
Oh my
It
god.
has a cape on the back.
It's like down here. It's the
That's
coolest
awesome.
thing ever.
All right, guys. Well, today we just wanted to do our first ever podcast. This is more just for funsies. We were like, hey, we've been wanting to do one for a very long time. Haven't really had a chance to do so. And
We convinced them.
They did. They were like, hey, let's get
Mostly
on
me.
this.
It was mostly me.
Yeah, it was
I had all
mostly
the
me.
ideas.
He bribed me
Even
with
though
brisket.
I
That's
True, the brisket.
brought it up.
Hey,
Hey, we've been wanting to do this for a while. Mostly to talk about games, upcoming events, all kinds of just random cool stuff. Have guest speakers.
Yeah.
These guys just happen to be in the house today, which is pretty fun. But yeah, so lots of good topics today. I think mostly we're going to talk about new releases of games, kind of our takes on what we feel about them, what
A
we're
lot
going
of
to
big
have
titles
here
coming out
Epic.
this year.
Lots
Lot
of
of
big
big titles.
Even
Oh,
in
yeah.
the next couple of months, there's going to be titles.
Yeah.
Or like in that kind of section, because especially with May, because a lot of these things are going to get released in May and stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously summer break and stuff for kids. So
Actually, you know, like summer for gaming is like the worst time because nothing
Really?
really comes out during the summer. Nothing
guess that's true.
really is being planned for release like in July and August. Like,
It's usually like holidays
Yeah.
because they want
Yeah.
people to drop the money on,
Exactly.
on hey, this brand new bundle or this
Yeah.
brand new
Yeah.
this.
the bundles is what. I mean, that's when I bought Destiny. I was like,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
a PS4 or I want like a next gen console. Destiny's coming out. It looks interesting. Oh, there's a bundle for it. I bought it.
That's what we should have brought up, our console bundles. Have you seen some of the new console bundles?
I saw
like,
the Arkham Knight.
the Arkham
bundle.
Knight one,
It looks
oh
really
my
sick.
God,
Phantom
yeah.
Pain bundle.
Yes.
A red PS4.
Yes.
But
yes.
it's only available in Asia right now. So
Oh, Asia, those scrubs.
This
Oh, wow.
scrub.
Well, I mean, like even a lot of people are still wanting that white PS4 that I have.
I got a white PS4.
The Destiny one?
Yeah.
We have the box of
I
one.
sold the Destiny copy that came with it.
Really?
Did you really?
I enjoyed that game. A lot of people were like flacking on that game for
Just
everything,
people.
but-
Okay, like this generation just love to hate,
True.
which is annoying.
Well, some
'cause-
games deserve hate. I don't think Destiny did. The Master Chief Collection, like we bought 8 copies of that. We
All broken.
Yeah, all. It was. We have 8
Really?
boxes side by side, and they couldn't even connect to each other. Like
No
the
way.
matchmaking was like 30 minutes.
I heard
online
about all
play.
that crap.
It was so
Yeah.
bad. And now they have, you know, the bundles that come with the Master Chief Collection. You're like, hey, I get a bundle with a game.
Yeah.
It's busted and pointless. mean,
I think it's fixed now. I haven't tried it.
It's better. It is way better.
Yeah, but how good is better? If match like, are we talking about like 15-minute queues or like?
Yeah, I
Uh,
was waiting for like
it's-
15 minutes whenever
Yeah,
I first got
it's
it.
more like 3 to 5 minminutes now max. I mean, it's
a long time to
It's
wait.
better, but you know, a lot of people are like, hey, you guys gonna have Halo tournaments? I'm like, yeah, when Halo 5 drops.
Yeah.
Because right now,
It's just pretty. We did the Master
it's
Chief
trying.
Collection. We did a free for all, and it took an hour.
I remember that.
Were you there for that one?
Yeah, I was there. I
Yeah.
entered it, and
Yeah.
then there was 2 LNG Pro guys who also entered it.
We were talking
It
about
was
this at lunch
unfair,
earlier.
Shane. I wanted my money back. No.
I remember that. We were talking about this at lunch. He
Yeah,
was like,
we
so
were-
you just see the anger in his face. He was like,
Yeah.
there's MLG Pro guys there.
Was that when
Lost.
Kevin entered into it and like he went like up first against somebody, got rolled so hard?
I
He
think so.
went like 0 and 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, that
It
was.
was bad. It was pretty
Poor
bad.
kid. Poor kid.
But okay, well, anywho's, so upcoming next is MKX, Mortal
Yes.
Kombat.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Everyone's super excited about that game. First off, I got to plug Epic. We actually have a partnership now with Alamo Draft House. We'll be doing an event with them on Tuesday the 14th, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's at
that's
8
when the
p.m.
game
On the
comes
release
out.
date.
Yeah, well, because it comes out Monday night at midnight,
Yeah,
Tuesday
yeah.
morning.
Right.
And what we're doing is we're going to be bringing some of our big screen TVs. We'll be setting up on one of their theater rooms. You can drink, you can eat, you can enter the tournament, win a chance, or get a chance to win a copy of the game. I'll be there. Captain Redbeard, who's going to be our master of ceremonies, is going to be there. He's a super awesome guy. What's up? Oh, no, we're good. Sorry.
Are you
And,
bad?
I thought you said hey. So,
Oh, okay.
Anyways, but yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun. And then also that following Friday is when we have our more competitive event. All of our fighters come out.
So that's when the tryhards can go.
Yeah, this is super hardcore. Bring your Xbox
The
One
one at the
stick.
theater, it's for casuals. Like it's just
casual.
It's for people who don't know how to play a fighting game
yeah,
like
yeah.
me.
It's for people who just want to
He'll be
try
button
out
mashing.
the game.
Oh come on, who
the
does
whole
not want
time.
to see Scorpion
I-
rinse someone's head off on a 40-foot screen?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the thing we need to talk about, like the fatalities and stuff. We talked about that earlier.
We were, yeah.
I watched all the fatality in that 22-minute trailer thing. It had all fatalities of each character. It's brutal.
Yeah.
This game
I mean, that's what
outdid.
Mortal Kombat's known for, though, is like
Yeah.
the brutal fatalities.
Here's
Or
the
the
thing
baby
though,
calories.
after each game, you think they can't one up this. This is
They
impossible.
always, yeah.
Because I thought the MK9 fatalities were just absolutely batshit insane.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as like the ones in Mortal Kombat X are going to be absolutely insane compared to the ones from MK9.
Well, who are you guys looking forward to? Like, who do you want to play as?
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage?
Johnny Cage all the way.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero? I'm looking forward to Reptile. I mean, Reptile and Predator.
Isn't he? Isn't he?
Oh, yeah, you know what?
yeah.
I'm changing my answer. Predator sounds like.
I
it
mean,
would
why
be fun.
not?
Okay,
I mean-
non-DLC characters though. Roster characters.
But it comes with it. I mean,
by the combat.
I mean, okay, so if you pre-order, you
Or
get
Raiden,
Goro, right?
Raiden's cool.
Yeah,
Is he on the
something-
roster?
yeah.
So some people, yeah, he's on the roster. Reptile, I guess Reptile would be a roster character then.
Yeah, that is
I
a
mean,
roster character.
I'm assuming, because I mean, everyone's like, Raiden or whatever
Yeah.
you call him. Johnny Cage has his daughter in this one.
Cassie Cage.
Cassie Cage.
I like how they're still keeping in line with like all the stories from the other MK games, which is awesome because that's the kind of game you don't really expect it to carry on like story wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, it's just a fighting game. Like there's
True.
no story. Like there is.
Yeah, I mean, do y'all remember the old school movies and stuff?
Oh, hell yeah.
dude,
I
it was
haven't-
awesome.
I hadn't
seen them.
So bad.
They were
It's
so
good.
bad. It was so good.
So good.
So
Then there was
good.
also Aaron Black, you want to say, is another character. I don't know if he's new, but
Is that
he's a
the
gunslinger.
Western?
Yeah,
The guy from the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
They
So-
released a like a short miniseries of comics for MKX.
Yeah.
And they showed some characters which people thought like, hey, he's cool. Is he gonna be in the game?
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the
he's a-
game.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's cool. He has
Um,
a gun.
But yeah,
Guns
so
always win.
lots of good characters. I'm sure they have a ton of DLCs for it.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, one thing I'm worried about is, I don't know if Baraka is gonna be playable.
Is he not? Who are you talking about? The red
Baraka, the guy with the blades.
Well, I know Baraka.
Like,
What were you talking about
But,
earlier? I would assume he was asking.
no, I was talking about Baraka.
Oh, was it Brock earlier?
Yeah, because when I watched the Fatality trailer for like all the characters, there wasn't one for Baraka, and I haven't really seen him on the. See, yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Keep calling, bring back Baraka for MKX.
See?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so he's not gonna be in the game. He'd probably be like in the story, but
Reptile just looks so sick.
Reptile is
Oh my
constantly
God.
sick. Also, that's the other thing. Like, each character, like, they have pretty much like the same costume, but for this game, like, they all look just completely different. It's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
cool.
well, even Reptile looks more like a reptile in this
Yeah.
one, instead of just the cowl and stuff.
yeah.
And
Cool, like,
supposedly,
the bone structure and all that
yes,
stuff.
yeah.
That's so cool.
And they have different fighting styles or something in this game.
Yeah, like each
Or
character
stances.
has 3 types of fighting styles.
Yeah.
Like one, like let's say Raiden, for example.
They did that in the previous game though, didn't they?
Did they?
Or something similar where I don't know if it was like drunken monkey style or it was like
Oh
different
man, that was a
fighting
long
style.
time.
Yeah.
That was like Armageddon.
Yeah,
I
that
think?
was old school stuff.
That sounds familiar to me, so
Well,
it's got to be
well,
old.
they're bringing it back, I guess, because
Why not?
like for example, like Raiden has like these 3 fight modes where one fight mode will help him like teleport back and forth like he does.
Yeah.
And another one will help him like shoot lightning bolts more.
Yeah,
Like one's
okay.
more projectile, one's more like.
So he's a
evasion.
spellcaster in this one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's always been a spellcaster.
Yeah, I know.
though.
True.
Plus 10 to
Depends on what hat he's wearing. Gives him plus 10 to the wisdom.
for wisdom. That's awesome.
I'm definitely excited for MKX. I'm gonna get it.
I'm not a big
gonna
fan of
get it.
fighting games, but I mean, it does look really
Man.
nice and polished.
Oh yeah, it looks.
That's the thing.
looks
That
beautiful.
how beautiful it's gonna look,
Yeah.
and how amazing it's gonna look on the Alamo Drafthouse screens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And then what else? So we're gonna have 8 copies, one for every Xbox here, just because we're gonna be doing a Friday. It's gonna be added to our Friday night tournament.
Have a lot of people been like wanting that?
Oh,
They've
man.
been requesting it.
They've
like
been
crazy.
chomping at the bit. I mean, even the sponsor guys that we have, they're like, man, got to get on the MKX.
Yeah.
The only qualm that they have is that we're doing it on Xbox One. A lot of the tournament competitive guys play PS4. Even like Evo has done PS4. They made the switch this time where it was going to be on Xbox 360, and at last minute they're like, hey, it's going to be
JK.
PlayStation. So a lot of people are like, well, crap, I only have a 360 stick, because they all play on the fight sticks.
Yeah.
Joysticks and stuff. But other than that, no, they're super excited, and everyone's on the Facebook page and stuff like that. They're just like, MKX.
Yeah.
Also, I always felt better with fighting games on an Xbox controller rather than a PlayStation controller. I don't know why. It's just
Well, even this
has a better
game
feel for
apparently
it for me.
is meant for, as they call it, pad. It's meant for a controller because with the block buttons, you
Yeah.
have to be. One of the guys, Casey, was telling us that you have to actually hold down one of the fight stick buttons, and that just gets really awkward because fight stick is used for tapping.
Yeah.
Whereas controller, a pad, you hold onto it. They're actually coming out with an exclusive controller for MKX.
of course they
yeah,
are.
which is like it's a 6-button something or another.
Wow.
It's, yeah,
Really?
it's pretty crazy.
I
Yeah.
bet you like
I'll
it's
just
gonna be
show
like
you.
$100 too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
of course
it's,
it will.
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
That'll
I
jack
would
up the
assume
price.
so.
Anything with any like name on it is going to be really,
Oh, yeah.
really expensive as compared to others.
Any special edition controllers.
Yeah.
It looks cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, where is it at? Here we go.
Oh my god, that's
Oh.
real?
But yeah, that's an actual thing.
Dude, that looks
Wow.
sick.
People
Yes.
who are watching this have no idea what we're looking at.
Yeah, I
It's-
know. Oops. I can't drag it over, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
Just Google it. It's just,
Pretty much just think of those game pads literally condensed down to a controller.
Yeah, really. Like I'm looking at a fight stick right now. It, like pretty much
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like a
yeah,
fight
yeah.
stick, just
give me,
like
give me that fight stick.
It's.
Okay.
Well, people are gonna hate on that one. Everyone hates the wireless sticks.
Yeah, well, they can suck it.
it's a stick. It's a stick nonetheless.
Okay.
Think about this. You play it that way.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. There you go.
Instead of
Just smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller and it can fit in your hand.
It can.
I like how it has no joysticks, though. That's clever.
I don't know. I feel like every time I've used the joystick, I
can do
prefer.
it.
I prefer.
I prefer D-pad.
these. Yeah, I
need
prefer
a
those.
D-pad for fighting games.
Yeah, because when I played Injustice a bunch on the PS4, my friend had a fight stick, and it was just like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I definitely prefer the
can't do
controller,
it.
but it's probably because I'm more used to that.
Yeah. Also, we're not hardcore fighting gamers. I'm
No.
a shooter. You're a Hearthstone player.
Hearthstone.
I'm Heroes. I'm a MOBA. Heroes and
MOBA.
Hearthstone.
Oh, Hearthstone's tonight. Make sure you come and play against this guy.
Yeah, I've been having clean sweeps all week.
Let him
Yeah.
take your lunch money.
Play against me, and you'll be guaranteed to win. So there's always that.
All right. So after MKX, what's coming up next? We have
Batman Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
God, dude, if it's
Delayed
anything like
for
Origins,
the 4th
though-
time.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
when was it supposed to come out?
Polish.
October.
Last year.
Yes.
Oh.
It was supposed to come out in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that didn't happen.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So
But
now it's going
the
back to-
reasoning, it's all right. Like it wasn't because the game's not ready or like it's broken or anything. It's just they really want to polish it as much as they can.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Like
Not
as
a
much
bad
as I
thing.
want the game to come out, like if
I
it's
want
gonna
the
be
best
polished, right? If they want
one.
to take more time to polish it and it's really good when it comes out, then by all means do it.
Did they
Yeah.
say why they're delaying it by any chance?
Polishing.
Polishing
Just
up.
polishing?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, well.
And also, like, it's not the same people who made Origins because
Right.
Origins was the weakest of the Arkham series.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Or what was one that just came out? What was that? Is that
Origins.
Origins?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Origins, yeah.
I
Before
was
that
thinking
was
Arkham City was it?
Arkham City was amazing.
There was Arkham City. What was the one after that? Arkham.
No, Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Arkham
Okay.
City. Arkham Origins, which was
Gotcha.
meh. And then
I enjoyed it though. Like it was a good game. Okay, maybe it wasn't the best,
it wasn't the best one.
but I definitely didn't have a bad time playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all gonna be fun. I mean, they just have different like.
True.
This could have been better. That could
True.
have been better mechanic.
I just feel like how they went from Arkham Asylum, and then you see how fully upgraded he is in Arkham Cities compared to Asylum, and then they reverted back because his origin, so it's him before all the cool
Oh,
stuff.
that happened, yeah.
But yet he still has all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
But
I mean, in the new one, you're gonna be able to drive the Batmobile.
Yeah,
which is gonna be
That's what I
sick.
saw,
That's
like
a
jumping
huge-
ramps and stuff.
Yeah,
That's-
man.
So
a
what's the
huge
focus
seller.
of this one though? Like, what's the?
I have no idea. Apparently,
Yeah.
Scarecrow is supposed to be a main part of the storyline.
Yeah, I
but,
have no idea where it falls.
And the Arkham Knight, which is apparently a brand new character. Not in the comics, not in any TV shows, nothing like that ever. It was created specifically for this game.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
That's gonna be interesting then.
Actually, I learned that Harley Quinn was created in the animated series.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't like in the comics before.
She was an original character.
Yeah, she's an original
I didn't know
character.
that. I'm
from the
definitely more
animated
Marvel
series.
fan than I am DC, so I have like all these things are gonna be totally new to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Cause yeah, like that's the
Oh
the
wow,
PS4.
I really kind of want to sell my PS4 now.
Yeah. So
Dude, that one looks
If
sick.
you guys haven't looked up the bundle for Arkham Knight, I guess it's just PS4. Do they not have an Xbox One?
I doubt
I
it.
doubt it.
It's usually one of the other
The
things.
Kinect one.
Oh,
jeez.
can we just talk for a second how the Kinect and PlayStation Move have just completely gone under the radar?
Yeah.
They were so
Dumb.
cool when they came out. Like
Yeah,
everybody
just
was
died
like,
out.
"Yes, we're gonna get them," and then they used them, and then like 5 months later, it was like,
What was the last game for Kinect that came out?
I don't know, like Dance Central 7.
okay, but
So
for real though,
good.
Dance Central, the first one I played, I had a
Oh yeah,
That was fun.
Great time.
When Kinect came out, you were just like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like whenever I got like
Play some games.
Kinect Sports, that was the shit.
But I feel like it's gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen with the Oculus Rift though. Like Oculus Rift is gonna be like really cool for 5 months or something, and then some new virtual technology is gonna come out. Like, have you
Think about
seen
it.
those
Oculus
things where
Rift
they
had
do
been
the
in development
shooters?
for the longest compared
Yeah,
to
it's
the
been
other
for a long
VR
time.
headsets.
True.
Like the PlayStation 1 Morpheus, I feel like that is, since it's been in development less than the Oculus, it's
Yeah.
not going to be as good. But since, you know, it's a big company like Sony,
Yeah.
you know, making it.
Well, have you seen those things that they have done for like the Battlefield and COD shooters, where they have like it's like this little octagon
Oh, yeah,
platform,
where you walk
and you
in.
walk on it. It's like one of
Yeah.
those like arcade style like shooters where you have the reload thing, and like
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
The only issue
That will
with
never kick up though. That's not going to be on.
okay, well, I played it like it was like a Dave and Buster's or something at one. I was like 16. Like
Yeah.
they put you in this like bungee thing, and you have it was like a fighting game too, and you're like, yeah. I mean, so there's always
Yeah.
gonna be some form of VR.
True.
The biggest issue is space, people getting sick. You know how to
Cost.
fight the whole cost. Yeah, I mean, because like your inner ear
Also
knows.
visually,
Yeah.
because we're so used to like high, like great
Yeah.
visuals from like,
Yeah.
you know, from PCs or like, you know, just some
Omni
PS4
treadmill.
games.
That's someone.
Oh, Omni
The
treadmill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that thing. I've seen that. That's
I mean, it looks really cool, and it looks like I would love to
Kinda
try it
look
out. But the problem is, like,
ridiculous.
how much is it going to cost? Because it looks like there's the Oculus Rift that you have to buy,
Yeah.
the gun thing that you have to buy.
Well, more likely that kind of setup. It would be something like, well, we would have it here, and you would just have to pay.
I feel like
Yeah.
it would never be like retail consumer, but like only
True.
like businesses,
Yeah, you
or, like
wouldn't have that
arcades
in-house.
to buy it.
Now, what
Unless
about
you're a millionaire.
what about actual pain and stuff? Like I saw ones where like you're getting shot at by like paintball
Yeah,
guns
people
and stuff.
develop like those vests that where whenever you get shot, it gives you like a jolt.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's where you get shot.
No way.
Yeah.
It's-
Dude,
it's
that's crazy.
And I'm like, why would I want to do that to myself? I don't want to
I
get
mean,
hurt.
if you want realistic stuff, there's some realistic stuff right there.
Yeah, it gets pretty hardcore.
I don't want to
Like-
do that though.
All right,
But
so
man, dude, that would hurt. I feel like after a while,
Yeah,
that would
definitely-
suck.
That would suck.
I remember reading somewhere, and again I read this, so it could be totally wrong, but like the controllers that like whenever you get shot, it'll like
It shocks you.
sticks a thing in your like finger or
Yeah,
whatever.
like a little
Oh
needle.
no,
And
no,
it-
no!
yeah.
Have you seen the blood ones where like where you're giving blood?
Yeah.
Oh my-
Yeah.
no.
That's
No.
that's a
Wow.
whole nother level.
Whew,
of-
I hate needles to begin with.
Yeah, I don't mind needles.
Well, I was in the hospital a long time ago,
Oh, okay.
and like I don't know, like there's just something about having an IV in your arm like for 24 hours that just
Yeah.
makes you hate needles.
Never had that. So.
Yeah, I would
Sucks.
never. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
you know, and I get so much crap for not giving blood already. I'm a bad guy. I know. Thanks, guys.
It's like I give blood, but I can't anymore since I work in a warehouse, so I'm exerting a lot of energy
I
every
can't
day,
either.
so
I
I'm
had
like,
I
can't
had
do
cancer.
it. I
This
drive-
podcast is
I-
getting all over the place.
I
We're gonna
know.
talk about like donating plasma here in a minute. Like, if you need money to play at Epic, you know?
Yeah, donate some plasma.
This epic podcast is sponsored by Carter Bloodshed. Roll up your sleeve. Oh, that
Ooh,
was.
I'm ready.
So one of the guys on the stream says that there's a shock vest for gaming at PAX South. Like I said,
Oh my god.
that's hardcore.
That's
a little.
I'd try it.
Hey man, if you want
once.
to try it, then by all means.
yeah,
but I will not be trying that.
I'll
'cause
try
I
it
suck at shooters
once
already.
and then never do it again.
Yeah,
Because, you know, just an experience, I guess.
true.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I know we didn't talk about it because it's already technically came out, but I want to get your. What did you think of Bloodborne? Real
It
quick.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had
60
never
hours.
played any of the previous like Dark Souls or Demon Souls or anything like that, so
Yeah.
I was going in here
I'm
pretty much
brand new.
blind.
Not even sure. Okay.
And I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
Because it's a great experience. Like, yeah, it took me 3 hours to defeat my first boss, but whenever I did it, all
like,
by myself,
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes.
But it's like
But-
I don't know if I could ever play those games. Like it's just so much like
But you need patience.
dying and I have patience. Like don't get me wrong, but like
This game will test your limits on patience.
I couldn't do that.
Because
That's crazy.
well, what a lot of people told me who play Dark Souls is that, oh yeah, we just use a shield to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
There's no shields.
Yeah, just
in
rolling and
Bloodborne.
dodging and
It's just rolling, dodging,
praying.
and,
Yeah, rolling, dodging, praying.
praying, and pretty much really cool feature is with the guns is right before an enemy attacks, if you shoot him right at the right moment, he'll get staggered, and you go in and you do a very heavy attack.
Yeah.
You'll go into him and pretty much like rip his heart out. It's really
That's
cool.
crazy.
Also, the game has very good attention to detail. Like
I love
whenever
games
you
that do
kill
that.
enemies, you get covered in blood. At some point, I was so covered in blood, I was just entirely all red. And then I took off my helmet, and whenever I took off my helmet, there was still blood like on
On
my
the visor?
eyes. Yeah,
That's
too
sick.
funny.
and my face was clear of blood. I was like, that is good attention to detail. It's
There's
just-
this new game that just came out. If you like city builders, that took over like what SimCity had done, City Skylines.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
game has got ridiculous attention to detail. Like there are mods where you can become a person in the city. Like every like person walking around in the city has their own name, has their own house, has their own anything, and it's ridiculous how crazy it is that it has or that attention to
I
detail.
love it when games do that.
I just love that we went from Bloodborne, like with this hardcore bloody game, to Sims.
to City.
Yeah, it's called City Skylines. And
Sorry.
Whoa.
I haven't played it yet, but I've heard so many good things about this
Games
game.
that just give attention to detail.
Yeah.
Just always have like more.
There's always that
respect.
little oomph that when
I will
games
say,
do.
I only watched you play for like 20 minutes. The one
Yeah.
cool thing that I really liked was like, hey, what's that gravestone that pops up? You're like, oh, that's someone that just died.
Yeah.
It's just like gravestone.
And the
gravestone,
notes, the notes are really cool that
gravestone.
you were telling me about
Something
too.
really cool. You play online or offline, but play online because you get to read notes
Yeah.
that other players leave behind. So like right before you enter like a dark corridor, there'll be a note on the ground that you can read. It says, "Beware of ambush," and I'm like, oh, I can't like.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
Ugh.
really cool because it was like when you were fighting that spider boss. It was like,
Oh, the spider-
careful, big boss near or something like that.
So you can actually drop notes? Or?
Yeah, you can also make notes. You make notes for other players. Like I left a note way early in the game, and it tells you like you can like votes. Like it gives you like likes on the
Yeah, yeah.
notes. And looking back, it's like, oh man, my note got 50 likes because I put like beware of hound, and there's a werewolf on the other side.
Oh.
So I'm like,
So why do you say beware of werewolf?
there wasn't a werewolf option. It's templates. You can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Oh,
Because I feel like
okay.
if
They don't wanna
people
give
could
everything away.
actually
Yeah.
write whatever, they'd be like, you suck, you died, haha, all the time. Like, well, that's not helping.
True, I
Yeah,
guess that makes
gotcha.
sense.
That's really smart on their end.
Yeah,
So
really,
it
though.
stops people from trolling, pretty
Yeah.
much. you
Also,
know?
there's like some notes that are just really kind to you because some will say like right before like a really hard boss, there'll be a note
job.
right there that says, "Don't give up." I'm like, oh,
That's what I needed to get myself
the Bloodborne
into.
community cares about me.
60 hours of gameplay. Don't
Oh
give
my,
up.
okay, some people beat this game like in 30, 40 hours. It took me 67 hours to beat.
And you missed 5 bosses.
And I missed 5 bosses. Apparently, there's all these optional bosses that I missed, but and I got like the second ending. There's 3 endings to the game, and I got the second one. I just need to redo it now and get the first and the true ending.
The true ending.
The true
There's
ending.
The
always
ultimate ending.
There's always a true
Love
ending
it.
to every game.
Love it.
Oh man.
So yeah, definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10.
10
Would
10.
buy again.
Would buy again. I'd
buy
like to
again.
return this and I'd like to rebuy it. Yeah,
Yes.
thanks.
Yes. No, I actually that's one of the only games that I actually bought digitally.
Whoa, wait, can I just talk about this real quick?
my
Apparently you
God.
get a freaking Batmobile statue with the, like,
The
Oh,
limited
yeah,
edition
dude.
one.
the limited edition.
Yeah, but how big is it? Is it like 6 inches?
Probably.
Probably.
But it's like
So
a
many
collector's
jokes I
thing.
can say
Nobody's
with
gonna.
that. Dude, I would
No.
totally put that. You know.
Yeah, especially well, like look, he has a giant Titanfall.
Yeah, the Titanfall
Dude,
statue.
I'm gonna have to say this is courtesy of my buddy Ryder, but this thing is amazing. Just if you haven't gotten one yet, you need to get it. Oh my god.
I'm really sad that Titanfall just fell off the face of the
I heard
earth.
it didn't live up to the hype that it presented.
No, it had a lot of hype. And it
had
was
a
a lot
lot.
of fun. But does it light up? Oh, it lights up.
Dude, it lights
That's
up.
so pretty. Yeah, it turns from blue to blue to.
That's so sick.
This is thanks to Ortowski Productions. Thank you. My buddy.
Like I
Oh,
like
it's
the
so
reason
cool.
I got an Xbox One instead of a PS4 2 years ago was because of Titanfall. Like that was the game seller for me.
For Xbox?
Yeah.
Really?
I,
Okay.
at first I got an Xbox One, and a year later I got a
Well,
PS4.
I will say-
because I wanted both.
Titanfall and Evolve, in my book, kind of fall into the same category. Super hyped up, a lot of fun, not a lot of replay, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I just
I
feel like
agree.
they died so quickly. I mean,
I'm still playing Evolve.
Yeah, you are. I mean,
And I just got the new DLC.
exactly. And that was a really good thing. If they don't roll out DLC or something else like that, I mean, but the thing about these games is that they don't really have a campaign. It's all multiplayer. I feel gypped personally. I mean, I
Well,
hate
that's
it.
for a certain demographic. There's
It
some
is.
people who only play
Yeah,
multiplayer.
agreed.
Which is fantastic, but me as a consumer, why am I dropping the same amount of money on a game that only has multiplayer?
There's the other point to it there.
It's like if it's
Some people are like, oh, it should be only $30 because if the product's $60, it has both single player and campaign, or single player and multiplayer.
I mean, I wouldn't even mind if it was 45 or something. You
That's
know,
reasonable, yeah.
you know that I'm fine with that. But just
Yeah.
me personally, like especially buying so many copies of games here, there's no campaign. I mean, I play games for
Like,
campaign.
have you ever noticed that games that are like have a heavy multiplayer or are only multiplayer never go down in value? Like they're
Yeah.
always going to be $60. While games that are like specifically single player,
Yeah.
like Alien Isolation or
Yeah, they drop real quick. Because it's
was
one
it-
and done.
was it-
I mean, it's you beat
Right.
the
Shadow of
campaign.
Mordor.
Yeah,
Like they're all like $30 now.
yeah. I mean, because once you beat the campaign, there's nothing else you
Yeah,
can do
that's
with
it.
it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
But I mean, the flip side of that is too, like, if no one else plays the campaign, like Titanfall, I don't know how many people are actually playing.
Is there a
wasn't.
campaign?
No, I mean, sorry, there's no campaign.
Campaign.
It's online campaign, but like I don't know how many people are actually playing online multiplayer on Titanfall anymore. They moved on to something else.
I'm sure they have. Yeah.
That's still.
But apparently, all the DLC for Titanfall is now free.
yeah, I mean, you can buy Titanfall for like $6 on.
So
Yeah,
what, Unity
on,
too, Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
Well,
All
Unity
the DLC.
Oh,
don't
don't
even
even,
go-
yeah, don't even get on that.
That-
one. That's just.
when I bought a second Xbox One from my brother, and it came with Unity and Black Flag. They
Yeah.
give them away on Reddit.
Yeah,
Black
just-
Flag is good. Though.
Black Flag wasn't. Black Flag, sorry. wasn't.
I just realized what that could be. I was like, I didn't even notice it at first, and I was like, oh. Shit.
And cancel.
Yeah,
Alright.
cut. No, Black Flag was fun. I mean, I think the ship dynamic was what I personally really like the ship. dynamic,
It revitalized the Assassin's Creed franchise for me. Like, cause like I just felt like Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite franchises, and like the first one, loved it to death.
Oh, yeah, me
When they
too.
brought in
Me
Ezio,
too.
oh, I loved it to death. And then it was Ezio again. I was like, okay, this is cool. Brotherhood, all right. Now it's getting
now-
old. Ezio needs to chill.
Revelation.
Revelations. I was like, okay, this one's got really cool storyline, and I can see how it connects. But again, there's Ezio again. Like I'm done with him.
And then 3.
I enjoyed the gameplay of 3.
I didn't.
Hated the character.
Hated it.
I've never finished. an
Very
Assassin's
one
Creed game.
dimension.
Yeah, it was
Which
like,
was?
you know, I don't want to be a part of the assassins, but I need to like save my people, and then like
Save my people.
it was ridiculous. And then 4 came out, and I was blown away.
Yeah. A lot of people liked 4. I never got around, like I got it with the Xbox One on day 1. Like I never got it with the 360 because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the Xbox One
Yeah.
version. Maybe it'll look amazing. It didn't.
Yeah, you're
Because
like,
it's
But that
ported.
ending though, oh, that ending
ported.
almost made me tear up.
we won't do endings. Just
No
so you
spoil.
know.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil.
This
It,
is
'cause
a
I hate
spoiler-free-
I hate spoilers myself, so I'm not
Okay.
gonna spoil anything. But
No,
that ending was so good.
I've never finished an Assassin's Creed game though.
I just did
I don't
1 and
know.
2.
I can't like that's another thing I get ripped on all the time. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game. Never.
I've never even played
a
one.
Phantom.
What?
Yeah.
Then you guys are worse than me. Thank you. Hallelujah. All right.
Yeah, I've never
awesome.
even played one.
Great.
Wait,
I can't
what-
get in trouble then.
Like I never got into World of Warcraft.
I played the crap
I never
out
got
of
into.
I still play the
Counter-Strike.
crap out of
I
that.
still play the crap out of it.
I never.
I'm a Blizzard fanboy. Like that's what I'm just gonna put it that
Actually,
way.
no. I'm like the worst kind of gamer. I am the Call of Duty, Battlefield,
Overwatch.
shooting.
We gotta talk about
I'm
Overwatch.
talking about Overwatch.
That's not even coming out this year though, is it?
Is it?
It's
The
next-
beta comes out this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go in order.
Wait,
Where-
which one's
what's
Overwatch?
left?
Well,
Uh,
we'll let you finish. We'll let you finish.
So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
the shooter gamer. I'm like the most hated person in the gaming community because
I still. There was
I just like shooters,
There was
man.
these 2 kids, not to rag on them, but they were at the lock-in.
oh my god.
And dude, me and him were over there on the computer, busting out laughing, all quiet. You know, everybody's just kind of chill. It's like 4 in the morning.
No,
Like,
really?
oh my god, I shot him, hit marker, and I was like, oh my god.
What were they playing?
They were
God.
playing Advanced Warfare, but apparently they were playing League, so they were playing like in some tournament.
Oh yeah, so we have a lot of competitive kids now that come in and play, and those 2 guys are part of a team, and they're playing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the other 2 guys.
Yeah, by all means, I'm
Get
sure they
wrecked!
were good. Like they were probably better
Yeah,
than
they're
me by
probably
any
way-
means, but it was just so funny to just like quiet, relax.
Have you been to our tournaments?
I've only heard
Oh,
stories.
it's-
I hear it's great though.
No, like the big team ones.
Oh no.
No, dude, they
I
get
can't find a team.
hilarious. Yeah, they get hilarious. But that's besides the point.
But yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Well, I know ESO is already Elder Scrolls Online is technically already came out on the PC. It just went free to play.
I never played it because it was a subscription game.
Yeah,
Don't even play
agreed.
it now. We've had
Really?
no.
Really?
It's oh my. We had DC issues. Can't even connect. Can't log in. I mean, it's still a fun, cool game, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth the issues. To be
Well, I
honest.
know Jeremy, who also is like one of the co-owners, he was saying that like not a lot of Bethesda games come like when they first start have no problems. Like they always have bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I was kind of thinking maybe that this is just like one of the things that is happening. That's just a bug. It'll get fixed in a couple months.
Well, I think that's why they made the game free to play, because
Really?
there's so many issues that
Yeah.
no one's playing it. So screw it, we might as well just make it free to play.
Yeah.
But you still have to own the game.
Yeah,
So-
right. It's like Guild Wars.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to
like
buy
Guild-
it and then you.
And
Exactly.
isn't it kind of like Old Republic where you can still pay to like get some better stuff?
I'm not sure. I think it must be.
Knights of the
old.
Old Republic is that way too, right?
I think so.
Like it's free to play, but if you still pay, you get like better stuff.
I mean, that's like with Diablo and a lot of other games, right?
Yeah.
Diablo doesn't have anything free to like. You don't buy anything for Diablo.
Not
The,
anymore.
the auction house thing, I thought they had.
That's
Oh, they
what-
took that out.
That's right.
They scrubbed it a long time ago.
But yeah, so I mean, it still looks like a lot of fun. I mean, if you
agree.
have time to kill, I mean, like if you're here all day on a day pass,
Yeah.
we have it
Yeah.
installed on a couple machines.
Yeah.
But
I'll definitely give it a try, but I don't think it's a game that I'll drop money for.
I think we have 2 house accounts for it. So I mean, if you wanted to try, like we had one guy, he sat for 15, 20 minutes on the login screen, just.
But one thing like that is like another like when you're playing a MMORPG, you've got to compete against the granddaddy of it all, which is WoW.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to beat
Really
WoW
hard
because
to-
of its
Well,
fan base.
with Skyrim though, I think Skyrim did such a great job, and a lot of people had so much fun with it. That
Skyrim
I was
is-
there's
super
a lot of
excited
people
about
if
it.
they had just
anticipated
put
this.
Skyrim online, I would have been
Yeah.
happy. And
Yeah.
if you want to
Easy.
take my $60 again, you can take it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fine.
But how would have it
Skyrim
worked
Online.
though? Because I feel like what they try to do with Elder Scrolls Online is pretty much just Skyrim Online, but just the way they did it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
They redid all. I don't know. They should have just ported Skyrim online. That would have been like way easier. They probably would have saved them bajillion of dollars.
Skyrim's still amazing to this day.
Yeah.
I hear about things like new things that I've never found
The
before.
brownie- like the brownie patches and
Skyrim's
stuff.
4 years old.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude, it's old now.
2011.
Wow. Okay.
I swear the game's like just got a mind of its own and is creating new content by itself.
ESO for life. Oh man. All right, cool. So we touched on that. My all-time favorite. We're gonna talk about it real quick next. Halo 5.
I don't know, man.
Halo 5. I'm a shooter guy. This is
Yes.
mine.
I loved Halo, but I only
Yes.
loved Halo for the custom games.
Really?
That's all I played. Like when I got Halo 3,
Like Griffball and stuff like that.
Griffball
or-
was so fun. I always played Cops and Robbers. Cops and Robbers.
Robbers.
Oh,
Fat
man,
Kid.
Cops and Robbers.
28 Days Later. Predator. Halo 3 online multiplayer custom games was just the
I
best.
bought
thing.
Reach. That's what I played Reach
Reach,
online.
yeah.
I enjoyed it, but like there
like
was
Reach.
nothing better to me than just like
Halo 3.
5 of my friends like all getting in this custom match,
Yeah.
Cops and Robbers, Infected, whatever, and just like having like 4 or 5 hours or even all nighters of like
Yeah.
good times on like those
Yeah, yeah.
games.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Aside from Master Chief Collection, any new Halo game, they could spoon feed me and I'd eat that up like.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
true.
that would be- And some people
Did
are
you
like,
play the
"Oh,
beta?
I have not. Oh yeah, I did. I only, but it was like the arena stuff. Not
Yeah.
the multiplayer. Right?
Yeah.
The
I
grappling,
love
the
that.
way.
I love arena multiplayer.
I didn't like the way it looked though. To me, everything kind of felt like.
Was it
looked-
because of the fact that you could zoom in with every gun now?
No, it was like this.
Oh, you
Everything was like
can,
really
like-
soft and like clay-like. I guess.
I think it's because that's 60 frame now.
I think so, and I think it was just like to me, all the Halo stuff. It's
Hopefully
hard
they
and
have an
rigid
option
Yeah.
to where you can
Yeah.
change. Like I know like Last of Us Remastered has the option to go from 30 to 60 frame. Like
Yeah.
you can set it. Halo should have that option because
Yeah.
most shooters, I don't know, people are used to the like 30 frames per second.
Yeah,
type
I mean,
stuff.
your eyes can only see so much anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what cracks me when kids are like, oh, it's not 144 hertz, and then they're like, really,
I was like,
really.
yeah, shut up. You
I
know
can't
what
even
you're
tell the
talking
difference.
No.
Honestly, like you can't even tell the difference between 720 and 180 sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you have a good enough TV and depending on what game you play, it's gonna look the same.
True that.
Yeah, and if you're a
Really,
casual
it's
person,
frame rate.
Yeah, and I think it all comes down to like casual gamers, which a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Just like casual gamers, so like.
if I'm chilling
you're
on
not
my
gonna
couch and I'm
notice that.
15 feet away and I'm just like, let's kill some people.
Yeah. No, but yeah, for real though. Like, why do you need that?
Yeah.
You know, all that.
It's a competitive
high-tech
edge
stuff.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
People, it's just they get so hyped into, oh, there's input lag and controller
Yeah.
lag and frame rate lag and this, that, and that's why I died. Or you're just not very good.
Right, or the guy was actually better than you.
Yeah.
So, but
Or
about
girl.
Halo 5, I actually have a sin to confess.
Uh-oh.
I still have not played Halo 4 campaign.
How have you not done that?
I don't
Yeah.
All
know.
nighter.
Who hasn't
All
done
night.
that? Who hasn't
I-
done that? I bet they're a
I
nerd if they
honestly
don't
do not
that.
know. Because when Halo 4 came out, I was really busy doing other stuff. So anytime I did play it, I just wanted to play multiplayer with my friends.
I have a worse level of
And
sin. I haven't
whenever I
played
did that-
1, 2,
I played all of them.
I played
Or
all-
4.
Yeah, I
I've
played-
literally played every campaign. I beat them all
That's
on
not true.
Legendary.
I did too.
I really need to. I really need to just sit down and play Halo 4 before I get into Halo 5 because I do want to play the story in that because it seems really interesting with that other Spartan,
Yeah.
Spartan Locke.
The ending was really good.
I like
really
the
liked
Reach
it.
story too.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Have you
It
played
was
Reach?
good.
Yeah, I played Reach.
I loved Reach. Reach was good.
Reach
It's a
was
good
good.
prequel.
I've read all the books. I've read all the stuff on the direct. I'm a hardcore.
Oh, is that your game? Like, if you had to pick a game, Halo would be yours.
Probably would be my game. Because I was like, okay, same thing with like, well, how old are you?
I'm 20.
20. I was 24. I was probably, what would it came out like 2000 something?
Which one?
The original Halo. Halo 1.
2000. When did Xbox come out?
2001.
2001.
Yeah, Xbox.
I want to say I was like 11 or 12. I'd go over to my buddy's house. My parents didn't know. We'd be eating Hot Pockets all night, listening to like heavy metal, playing freaking Halo 1. I mean, that kind of stuff. And it just every year or two when a new one came out, it was just like the ritual of the guys.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that game has been with me ever since, and that's why I'm such a hardcore Xbox fan.
I remember I was in 5th grade when Halo 2 came out, and it was huge.
I remember being huge.
I was the only one who had it because my brother got it,
Yeah.
and because my brother had it, I had it too.
Yeah.
So all my friends wanted to come over. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, you have Halo 2? Can we come over and play Halo 2? Here's the thing, we only have one controller.
Oh no.
That's how it was for me in Halo 3 when Infected first came out. My buddy, when I lived in Maryland, he was the only one out of our group who had it. And like I used to ride my bike to school every
You're
day.
the cool kid.
Yeah, and we would all just go over to his house and just like play it. I mean, it was like just hours of fun.
We all want to go to his house.
Yeah, we couldn't go anywhere else because nobody else had it.
Yep. No, love that game. Love the series. People have the whole 343 this and Bungie that and this.
I
that,
love
and
what
other thing.
343's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've done a great job.
I have no complaints.
Did y'all see the Destiny teaser in ODST? So there's
Really?
actually
Never
there's a little
noticed
Easter egg. Yeah, you're in one of the missions and there's a poster on the wall and it's like explore your destiny or something. There's a picture of the traveler. Yeah, yeah, it's so crazy.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I need to find it. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, I just love. I mean, that tells me that they were planning this stuff for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years.
Well, Destiny is supposed to be a 10-year IP.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
wait, is that just with Destiny alone, or like Destiny 2 and 3 and stuff?
I have no idea. From what I just understand, it's
Because just look at that.
Destiny awaits.
that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Have you had more 360 games
Yeah.
before?
What do you mean?
I need the wrestling.
No, it should be in there somewhere. It's like in a regular case though.
I know, I can't find it.
You can try the second.
We're
drawer.
trying to run a business right now.
Sorry about that, guys.
What do you mean? We're just chilling here.
No, we are now CEOs.
Yeah, so we're happy to announce.
Have to announce new owners of Epic Game Land.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not us.
Not these nerds.
All right. What? Okay, so that comes out October 27th. Was just announced.
It was
Walking
just
Dead.
announced Walking Dead season premiere.
Great marketing. Oh my god, that was just
Yeah.
smart.
It's like, hey, what's something 15 million people are gonna watch?
and probably will play this game as well. I mean, like,
Yeah.
like everyone that's watching The Walking Dead, majority probably played
For sure.
some kind of video game.
I feel like
Because
almost
it's
everybody in the
demographic.
world
The
at this
demographic,
point.
yeah. I mean,
It fits
the comic books, the show, the
Yeah.
I mean, it's. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh my god, pause, rewind. Okay,
Yeah.
and I didn't even realize that there were two trailers. I mean,
Yeah,
there
was one with Locke
Yeah.
and one with Chief.
Yeah.
And the way the way they're marketing it is saying how there's two sides to the story.
Yeah.
Find out which one's the truth. Is Chief a traitor, or is Chief like doing something right?
Yeah, and see, and I've read all the books, and they're kind of deviating away from all the lore and the stories of Halo. So I don't even know what's gonna
This is
happen.
something brand new.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, where did Locke even come from? What does
Did
this
you
have to
do you
do
not
with-
watch Nightfall?
I did. He was okay. Yeah, I did. So, well, I mean, as far as like, he was never even in the books though.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's Nightfall, and then there was the what was the live action movie?
Forward onto Dawn.
Forward Unto Dawn,
Yeah,
which
I
apparently
knew
they're
that.
making a Halo movie now, right? I mean, did y'all?
I
I
mean,
feel like a lot of video games are being made.
well, there's a
into
World of
movies now.
Warcraft movie. That's always
I'm very
good.
excited for that one.
So,
I was gonna ask, like, speaking of lore-wise, like, how many like hours or anything do you think that like Halo's got? Like, I mean, like a crap ton.
like in gameplay or like
Like-
in general, it's a lot.
yeah, all of it.
I couldn't even.
Like I'm
remember
pretty
all.
sure like there's a background story for every type of character in Halo.
Yeah, there is.
Like enemy wise and stuff.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so cool though.
I mean, and because I mean, they even go into like the. Oh man, it just there's one of the books called Ghosts of Onyx, and it talks about when like John 117, Spartan 117.
Yeah.
They first after they're done with their augmentations and so because it goes in detail like what changed and what they did.
Like what makes them superhuman?
Exactly.
Because pretty much the Spartans, they're not normal humans.
No,
Right.
no, they were
They're
physically
part of the
augmented.
Spartan
Exactly.
program, yeah.
They're like all Captain Americans.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's exactly. And
That's
then
a good way to
except
put
like
it.
reinforced skeletons. I mean, all
Is that
kinds.
armor attached to them?
No, it comes
Okay.
off. Yeah, it comes off.
I never knew that because I've never seen a Spartan without his armor.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing though, and that's the same thing they never showed John's face, which is
Right.
really,
Which I really
cool.
hope they keep up.
Yeah, that's
'cause
the mystery, and I really like it.
just like I hope the guy from Half-Life,
Gordon.
Gordon,
Yeah.
Something Gordon.
I really hope he never speaks
That'd be pretty
because
cool.
you just need to keep it like that.
Yeah.
You don't.
I guess it's like a franchise kind of like staple.
Yeah, it's their trademark.
Yeah.
To not speak or to not show your face.
Well, in the Ghost of Onyx is when they first they're in ONI, the ONI something naval intelligence, whatever training base, and like they get the prototypes of the suits for the first time. They're like doing all this crazy like military acrobatics, and like all of a sudden like all the lights go off and the lights come back on, like all these droids and not droids but like mechs and stuff are like ripped apart, and they're like holy crap, and it's just like yeah. It's like, sign me up! I want to do it! Except I love my parents and I don't want to get, flash cloned.
Oh,
and,
no.
And that's a whole other backstory is that all the Spartans were actually stolen, and the parents were given flash clones. And,
wow.
and then they ended up dying. And so the parents were like, oh, my kid's just sick and he dies. So, but really they just all got stolen at a young age. Dude, there's a whole crazy backstory.
Okay.
It's
I
pretty
remember
hardcore.
I remember reading a story, I forgot where, but how there was like on Earth there was a whole bunch of like propaganda against the Spartan program.
Yeah.
Because of how it was being done, which was very not okay.
Well, and that's why Halsey gets a lot of crap because she's the one that was behind the majority of it. She's the one that recruited, John and all the other stuff. And it was really cool too because like when they talk about in the backstory, Halsey goes to John's school and he's like playing, King of the Hill, and he's like throwing kids down and doing all this other stuff. And like she
Looking
has
at
him.
this kid's got spunk. Let's
Pretty
go.
much, yeah. And then like she has him do like a coin toss or something, and he's like, "I'm just lucky." He's like a 4-year-old kid or something, and it's just like,
Holy crap, it's like.
That's crazy.
yeah. So
it's raining still, so yeah.
it's bright and raining. That's awkward.
The sun will come up
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Don't do me that.
Oh, I love it. Oh man! All right.
What's next?
What's next? Rock Band 4.
It's coming back.
Oh,
it's
bro,
coming
when
back.
they announced it, I was like, I'm so excited.
Honestly, did not see this coming in a million years.
No, because
no one saw it.
Well, I kind of thought because like they were like, Rock Band 3s are probably gonna be the last one. We're gonna probably be done.
because the music genre was already dying at the time.
We're thinking about making another one, but it's something like set in stone. And then what really tipped me off is the Rock Band 3 store, which has been dead for a long, long time. They just released a new like Isles and Glaciers pack and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, now they're releasing new music. Like that's
That's a
weird.
sign.
That's
They're
not
working
that's not
again.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like a couple weeks later, bam, Rock Band 4, and I was like, hell yeah.
They need to release a DDR. How
DDR,
awesome that'd be?
cool. I
That
always
game
remember-
needs to come back. I would so good.
Actually, that's something I think everyone's glad it's kind of just not
Like,
alive
no,
anymore
no.
because
I remember seeing all those kids at the like Dave and Buster's like
Yeah, I was
sweating and like holding the bar. I was like, oh my gosh.
So what did
So-
you guys like better, Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Rock Band.
I started with Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
then just gradually move on to Rock Band because
I mean, the big
they did it
difference-
first. The
was
whole
there a
like
difference?
drums and singing.
Rock
Yeah.
Band or Guitar Hero just had the guitar at the beginning,
Yeah.
and,
And they
and
added
then
drums.
Rock Band, or I think
They
Rock
added-
Band 1 came out, and then Guitar Hero 3 came out, and that's when they added the drums.
Yeah.
No, it was Guitar Hero World Tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Guitar
That
Hero,
was
did they always have
the-
a mic? Did they both always have mics?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
I think Rock Band.
Rock Band started
You can lock me
with
out.
literally the whole band,
No.
and then Guitar Hero
Yeah, I
was
have
like,
an Apex.
"Hey, what are y'all doing?"
Yeah.
So
It kind of
they-
felt like it was following.
Yeah.
Do we know when
But-
Rock Band's coming back out?
Or just been announced.
It's just been announced.
I could have sworn this was the end of this year. I think
If
in
it's
summer.
this year, I'll be very surprised.
I could have sworn they
really-
said something about this year.
If it is, that'll be great.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Because also apparently they're gonna release adapters, so you don't have to buy new
Right,
equipment.
which is a really big thing.
I don't
so
want to
people
spend
who-
another $150
I
on
do.
new drums.
And then saying how
I do.
expensive that stuff is when it
But-
comes out, and now you can buy it for like $3 on like
Yeah.
Amazon. Or
Because like I still have all my friends like old Rock Band 1 gear, and like
Yeah.
I've really wanted for the longest time because I still play Rock Band 3 whenever my buddies come home from college. We're like, dude, let's
jam
just
out, let's
let's just
yeah.
play some Rock Band and chill out. And I don't have the cymbals, and I really want the flipping cymbals
I
because
got
I'm
the
always
cymbals.
like, I hate you.
I got the
like
Rock Band 3 Pro set.
See, that's what I want. I want like the new one. I want like the new cool
I
gear.
have okay. So here we have one Guitar Center or Guitar Center, one Guitar Hero guitar, one Rock Band guitar. I do have the drum set. I just need to get a cable that plugs it in. And I think we have a mic. But I want to.
My mic's busted.
If Rock Band 4 drops and it's a big thing, I would dedicate, like the projector or something to do it. You know how awesome that would
yeah.
be.
That'd be great.
So sick. So
It's a really good just like pick up and play party game.
yes.
It really
That's all.
is.
I mean, like it's not gonna be like a competitive or anything special, but like
Well, I
just
don't
a
know.
great party
Wasn't,
game.
yeah.
Didn't like MLG pick up a
Did
rhythm? They picked up a rhythm game. Originally it was DDR, then it was the Guitar Hero. I don't know if they were doing Rock Band. Yeah, it was their rhythm game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Don, y'all know Don here all the time, Luke Bebop. He was actually a DDR, a sponsored DDR player.
Wow.
Think of that. Isn't that crazy?
A lot of CDs are actually just on
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, for games.
Yeah.
But
and so we
anywho's,
can just print
So,
things.
like what they're doing right now with Rock Band though is they have on their webpage.
Oh yeah.
You can request songs to be in there. Yeah. And you just type in the artist, the name.
That's what I was calling you with me.
and,
Get ready.
Leaving?
Yeah.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye.
We're doing a
Jeremy,
podcast. Wanna come
get
say
in
hello?
here.
Oh, watch the cable.
Come in here.
You might wanna come,
Watch
watch
the
the
cable.
cable.
What am I doing?
Get in
You can
here.
come the other way.
What are we doing?
We're on a
Podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast. You can come this way.
Just be you, Jeremy.
Just be you.
Just spread your wings and fly.
Yeah, apparently that causes issues. I get pictures made about me for that.
I know, that was fun. Did y'all see
I got
that?
the cops called last
No.
time.
Oh, I need to show you guys. Sorry.
I heard about it, but I think I was too busy doing something else.
Off tangent. really
Apparently,
bad.
I am very awkward on screen.
You get used to it.
I feel like that's how I am right now. Like this is my first time doing anything like stream-wise, and I've been like wanting to do something like this for myself a long time. But I feel like I'm
okay.
just like.
I used to have a gaming channel called Fire First Gaming.
Oh yeah.
And then it. That is amazing.
Your shirt even says you can't run. I love it. I need to post this for you guys. I'm sorry.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
One of our fighter guys was looking at our videos and caught that image of me, and he like made the meme.
I wish we
That's
could attach like images into.
Can you not?
Can
you
we
can,
make that
do
into a
links.
T-shirt? I will wear it all the time.
Yeah, I will. Can we that like Epic sponsored
I
T-shirt?
might be able to do a link.
You should be able to.
You
I'm almost
definitely
positive you
can.
can.
Copy image URL. Let's try that. Yeah.
So great. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're famous now.
so, yeah.
I know how famous to me.
I had a gaming channel that I did. I put up like 15 videos until me and the group I was recording with, it just died out because scheduling problems.
That's a lot of
Mine-
time.
It's very time consuming, and also the way I worked from like 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I was exhausted. I couldn't do it anymore. So
It's like you gotta just dedicate so much time, like at the beginning. Like if you really
we were
want to
having
do
so
it.
much fun doing it. I really want to
Yeah.
pick it up. I really want to with these new guys. I want to do like Evolve plays. I want to do Bloodborne plays.
Yeah.
I want to do
Hearthstone.
like,
Tonight's Hearthstone. Come and do Hearthstone. Live at
That's the
Epic.
thing, I don't
You've
also-
gotta beat me. I'm the reigning champ.
I don't know how to do all the streaming stuff, so I just want to record
I've
it.
always won like 1,000,000 hours. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
But he only comes in for Hearthstone. So like, he
Well,
keeps building it. He's like,
Every time I come here, I'm like, I'm gonna be here for like more than 3 or 4 hours. I'm gonna drop like $20 on 3 hours anyway. I might as well get a day pass. So I end up never using the hours that I win.
so he's got like 10 hours on this account.
Yeah.
He hasn't used
They both have day passes right now too, which is
Yeah.
hilarious. And yet they're on the
it on the stream.
thing.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
I
But if they
accept-
didn't, but
I accept
honestly,
it,
if they
too.
didn't come so much, we would let them on the streams.
Dwayne, stop trolling the chat.
oh, is he
What
on
does it say?
Twitch?
I accept. I choose StarCraft 2. If you want to say 1v1, you want StarCraft.
1v1 me.
I feel like Dwayne really
That's a
wants to
swear
just-
word. Who's fluffy?
Well,
Well,
Fluffy Whelp 9825.
bet you won't 1v1 me in COD.
Bro,
Bro.
I'm not even that. Well, actually, no. I tell you about. I'm actually really good at COD. With
if you're
shotguns.
anything like you played at CS:GO earlier today,
Hey, that was my first time playing
Nobody
CS:GO.
gets the
You
joke that
cannot
that
judge me.
wasn't me posting that.
Yeah. I got you.
Moving on.
Warcraft. Can you 1v1 on Warcraft? I guess you can.
yeah.
Warcraft 3.
PvP. Oh, Warcraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. You're pretty good at Warcraft, if I remember correctly, right? No? Bad.
Nobody's played Warcraft. Nobody's played that game in like 10 years.
What? We have it on like 2 of them, I think.
Thanks to
Warcraft
Dwayne.
3?
Yeah, thanks to Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, we put the Frozen Throne on there.
No way. Oh, dude, I'm gonna play that.
I'm surprised it runs. I was really worried it wouldn't run.
Yeah, it ran. I don't think it goes through smart launch though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I didn't think that.
How old is that game now?
Oh,
2001, 99, something like that?
What?
Warcraft 3.
Warcraft 3?
Yeah.
I think like 2000. I think
Zoid says, I would love to do Hearthstone on the weekends. We just gotta figure out a time.
That's way too.
We can't do it on the weekends. I can't be here on the
I
All
know.
weekends.
the time.
We need to do events all the time.
I'm here
Well, actually, I can't.
24/7.
I will
I
soon.
live here. Shane doesn't know though. So.
I can also.
I live here. He's in the back.
I might as well.
what?
I might as flipping well.
All right. Anyways, let's move on, shall we?
Alright.
Fair enough.
Star Wars Battlefront. That's
Oh.
Jeremy's.
Wait, why is
Talking
it
about
16?
Battlefront.
That's some good stuff right there.
I just,
Oh,
I
okay.
really hope EA doesn't
I
mess
remember.
up. That's the biggest thing.
Well, here's the thing. I really like that DICE is working on it.
True.
That's true.
Because
yeah.
I love Battlefield.
Yeah, that's a good input.
Battlefield was
Well,
always
I mean,
a good
basically,
game.
if we can think about it, if they basically take that setup and like run it as a Battlefield game, it would be.
You're saying it needs to be third person though, because like, that's how the other ones were. DICE.
Doesn't need to be. I'm not a huge fan of third-person shooters.
Well, that's how Battlefield.
I agree.
Battlefront.
I agree.
I'd much rather play a Battlefield than like a Gears of War, just because I don't like that. I don't know.
I don't
it
like
makes
it
me
either.
motion sick.
Yeah.
It's just really
I definitely would prefer a first person.
Well, I mean, I always do remember like you could play first person view in Battlefront 2
Yeah.
and Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
There's an option there, but
Oh, yeah.
no one ever used it
Yeah.
because it looked
If
terrible.
I'm playing a shooting game, I prefer first person.
I'd have to agree on that one too. I mean, it's just.
If they have the option for both, great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
But I mean, Battlefront's such a huge franchise that like a bunch of people are just like, or like if this game screws up, like this could probably.
People, it will break hearts.
Oh yeah.
Will break
Same thing goes with Star Wars
Well,
movie.
do y'all play the Old Republic? I mean,
Yeah.
we have that here. John or Jeremy plays
Wait,
quite a
wait.
bit.
The Old Republic or like on the Xbox, like Knights of the
No,
Old
no.
Republic?
Star Wars:
Oh,
The Old Republic, the
no.
MMO.
I tried to, but
Didn't like it.
I got to like level 7 and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, Justin was playing it a couple weeks ago when I was here, and he said it was like really grindy.
So we got someone that's asking. He feels like Battlefront 3 is going to be like Battlefield 2142.
Well,
I've never
Your
played.
thoughts?
I've never played Battlefield 2042.
okay, DICE has made a futuristic game. So adapting it with Star Wars, since they already know how to do futuristic games,
Would not be a bad idea.
and they know,
Yeah.
they know what they're doing. And since it's a very popular property like Star Wars, like why wouldn't they know what they're doing?
Yeah. I wonder why they went with Battlefield Hardline. I wonder what made them choose
Okay,
to.
Hardline should have been its own. It should have just been called Hardline. It's still great. It's a lot of fun.
It doesn't feel like a Battlefield game, though. At least to me.
I've
still
Other than
played
the
it.
open, the huge map and stuff like that.
Whenever you play Conquest Large, yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a Battlefield game, definitely. But when you play like heist mode,
Yeah.
definitely feels like its own thing.
Exactly.
It's fun. Even like one time the servers were down because it was like suffering a DDoS attack again.
Oh man, that,
I played the single player, which was actually really good.
Was there a campaign on it?
Yeah, there's a campaign.
Oh yeah, it goes through the story of
Yeah, the story, like the whole like cops and robbers. You can go through the entire game like without killing anyone. You can tase them, you can arrest them. It's great. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like honestly, like going like through certain areas, like trying to arrest everyone instead of killing them, because you get more
Makes the gameplay
points.
harder, yeah.
You get
Yeah,
more points and
true,
experience
true.
if you arrest if you actually do your job as a cop,
Yeah.
which honestly, I thought was great.
that seems
I'm
fun.
still playing it. I'm still playing the online mode. So
Has it come out yet officially?
yeah, it's been
Yeah,
out
we have 2
for-
copies.
Oh,
Been
okay.
out for a while now.
You want to try it? Check it out here live at Epic Gaming Cafe.
Oh man, the plugs are real. The plugs.
All right. So any last notes on? I know we didn't really touch a whole lot. I don't know a lot about Star Wars.
first,
Battle.
I don't either.
First gameplay footage apparently is going to be shown on like April 16th
Oh yeah.
with the Star Wars Celebration Convention Center,
Woo!
which also probably going to show new trailer for Star Wars Episode 7.
Which will also be shown at the Avengers 2 premiere.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm so
it's
excited.
going to be attached to it.
I'll
So
be going.
Oh yeah, you want to go midnight release?
I'd go.
I'm going.
I'm down.
I already got my ticket.
We should make an epic midnight release. I'll
Yeah.
just roll out there. Get the whole epic.
Like everyone meet up here.
Well, I'm gonna be going to the one that's like they're gonna play Avengers and then Avengers 2. There was one, or I might
Well, they
even
need
try
to
and do a
show
road trip.
Avengers, Thor 2, and Cap 2 before they show.
What they were going to do was it's in certain areas, but it's Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man 2, Avengers, then
2.
Cap 2, Thor 2,
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3,
Dear
or all
Lord.
that stuff.
Dear Lord.
It is a day and a half event. It is from 7 to, or it's a whole day event, 7 to 7, and then 7 the following day they play Avengers 2.
I don't know if I could.
That
do
sounds fantastic, and I wish I could go.
I would love doing a movie marathon like that here, just so I can actually play video games while watching the movie.
True.
That's really my biggest thing. I don't know if I could sit at a
Well,
theater for
yeah,
24
they did that
hours.
for the first one too, but I was in school at the time and I was ready to take. Like my mom was like, "You can go." Like I was like ready, but all my friends ditched me at the last second.
We're talking about waivers.
No,
Jonathan's handling that stuff because he says we're nerds.
we are nerds.
Yeah.
But guess what? We're nerdy and we're proud.
geek,
Is this the thing?
nerd.
We just watched
That's probably some sort of racist thing.
Is it? Is
I
it
should-
because
no
you're
comment.
white and I'm brown?
I thought I was brown. And you were white.
Oh my god.
My life's been a
Anyways.
lie.
So yeah, April 16th we're gonna see gameplay. We're all gonna see if it's really gonna be what we want it to be. So
Everything I've ever dreamed of.
2 more weeks.
I hope it's good. I mean, I can only assume it's gonna be good.
2 weeks. We will see.
What's next? Hey, look at this.
He decided to show up. He's
we
only
already
in this
talked about
camera.
Oculus
Yeah.
Rift. So let's talk about Rainbow Six Siege.
I have no idea about
Can I
any
get
of
him in
that.
there? Can I get him?
Did you not?
Oh, there we go. Look at
Not
that.
half a penis.
Oh no.
There you
I don't know. I'm making a mess.
So yeah, Rainbow Six Siege. When they first showed it at E3 last year, I was blown away because of the destructibility. Because that's something I feel like games have been going away from, like full-on destructibility.
Really?
Yeah, because you can literally destroy this house or wherever you're at in this game to save the hostage. It's a close quarters combat game. It's like cops and robbers or like terrorists and anti-terrorists, whatever.
Gotcha.
And you gotta save the hostage. You go in there, you can get into the house, however, like reach the front door, blow up the garage, reach in from the top.
So it's pretty hardcore.
It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah,
and
this
also
is
like
pretty cool.
these breach charges can like break into anything. So you
Yeah.
know, if you know that like the enemy is like in a floor below you, you can like plant a charge on the floor. Oh my god. Oh my.
Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy, there you go.
For the 64.
For the 64. Here at Epic
That's
Online
the
Cafe.
new release, right?
Oh yeah, brand new. You know, HD graphics, guys.
Guys,
right there.
60 frames.
frames, yeah,
Actually, for a second, yeah.
So like, let's say like there's an enemy right below you on the floor
move
below
over?
you.
You're good.
You
Let's
can.
move over. I'm gonna move over.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Doing a whole
Take one
switch.
down, pass it around. Two Epic owners on the wall.
You can plant a breach charge on the
Throw your
second
heads in the
floor.
way.
Turn this way.
There you go.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
First, you can create a hole on the second floor and just like drop down to the first floor and like kill the enemy.
Okay, so it's kind of like the Geomod, like they did with
Pretty much, it's
the
fully
Red
destruction.
Faction was like, yeah, Red
Yeah,
Faction was
like
the
Red
first-
Faction.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like that, just close quarters. Like you can shoot through a wall to get the enemy.
That's pretty
like
cool.
it's everything, and it leaves bullet holes everywhere. Like that's
awesome.
That was one of the beautiful things I loved about Geomod, like especially like when like Red Faction came out. It's like, oh, I can't get through this door. I'll just blast a hole around it.
Yeah, screw it. I'm just going through it.
It's like screw the guns. I got my hammer. I'm set.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, games are gonna have to get like that sooner or later because I mean, eventually you're gonna be like, I want to go through this door. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have the red key. You can't go through this
Yeah.
door.
I was like,
Exactly.
oh wait, I have a shotgun.
yeah, who needs the
Boom,
key?
blow off the hinges. I can.
And that's gonna get more and more in depth, I think.
Yeah.
later
Also,
on.
same with the Division. That's gonna have a huge destructibility component to it. Did you see the E3 demo for
I have not.
Division?
We need to watch that.
It is so good in detail. Like,
You already going to play that now, don't you?
No, I was gonna say explosive action and real life strategy. That's awesome.
yeah.
Remember when all the games were like real life graphics,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh man, they're
Well,
so
it's-
bad.
it's
16-bit guys.
Yeah.
It's
Being-
revolutionary.
Being an old man, I remember when the 64 came out, and I was blown away by the intense graphics.
You're
Yeah.
like, yes.
Like Mario 64 was your life.
So,
Yeah.
Jonathan is asking though, doesn't Crysis and Battlefield already have that? I mean, as far as explosive gameplay.
And they do,
Yeah.
which was a big thing because when I started playing Battlefield, Bad Company, and I remember like my friends and I like mouse open like in awe of that you could like blow up a wall with a tank and go through it. Like that was really cool.
Here's the thing. With Battlefield, all destructibility is like preset.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, it's
tight.
like
Yeah. So like if you throw a like rocket launcher towards a wall, it's gonna look the same every time.
Right.
While with these new games like Siege and The Division coming out, it's very, very much in detail. Like if you shoot out a wall, you'll see the bullet holes. You'll see like every inch of damage.
You know what I can't wait for though is like when they have like terrain. Well, like where like
Oh,
you're in a tank and you blow a hole, like it actually blows chunks
Yeah.
into terrain
Yeah.
or something, and then you see like people foxhole into it or something.
I was like,
that would be legit.
I always wanted a game where it was like was like a full-scale, huge combat of like all three things. Like you had a naval battle, and like they could whoever won over there, whichever side could like help the land people, and then you've got like the Air Force who can like do bombings, and you've got the
real life
infantry and
war
stuff.
without actually dying.
Yeah, well, it'd be so cool.
Jesus was a Zerg player. Dang it, Dwayne.
Even I remember in the Division demo they had last year at E3, they showed a guy with a flamethrower. It showed like burn damage on like this car and everything, and it stays. Like
That's
it
cool.
keeps burning until it just wears out. So attention to detail
Freaking sick.
with Tom Clancy games now are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna set a new standard that Battlefield needs to pick up.
I hope so.
Because Battlefield, you see a fence, you hit it with a knife, it explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
love it.
Yeah, destructibility is cool and all, but come on.
True.
You can do better.
True.
So what else was next? The Division? I didn't really look into much of that. You know much
Yeah,
about
I mean, other than what you
Supposed to
just
be,
said, that's about all I know about
apparently
it.
It's supposed to be like all of Manhattan made into a game. Pretty much some apocalyptic thing that's happened.
like
and-
prototype or something.
Well,
I love
there's no
crap
like,
out of
super-
Prototype was good. Prototype was awesome.
Apparently it's supposed to.
Jonathan, the form says under 16, but I'm 16, so do I still need it to play?
Oh, I haven't been reading that. So Jonathan's been handling all that stuff.
Well, he actually said that's a question for EGL Shane.
Oh yeah, no, it's 16 and under. I mean, so 17 and older you can play rated M games here. 16 and below is below.
Yeah, and we'll need the
Spambot. And he linked it in there. So, and actually, this is our first ever podcast. Thanks for you guys just now tuning in. I'm owners here. This is Jeremy at -9X on Twitter. I'm EGL_Shane. We got a couple of our regulars doing some day passes and chilling. We have Surgeaholic, and we have Thor Evadine.
Sergio, my name is so much better than yours.
Oh my god! Don't.
So let me Surgeaholic, named Sergio, and he's a holic of himself. Surgeaholic. It works.
After hearing it 3 times in one day, I'm just
It's
like,
like,
oh my
oh my God,
god, what have I done?
I gotta change now.
No, because you're saying it's my PSN, it's my Xbox Live,
everything,
it's
dude.
everywhere
This
now.
thing ain't going anywhere.
Oh,
and then we have Thor Everdeen. No, I keep saying it.
You know
No,
how epic it sounds?
what Thor Everdeen?
No, Everdeen.
No, he did not marry Katniss.
And he is not Thor.
And he is not Thor.
Or is he?
Says
And
you.
we already showed the.
I mean,
Thor
I can share
picture,
this
so-
story, but like, okay, I love this story. I
Is it
think
the Thor
unfortunately-
thing?
Yeah.
That's for another time. That
Nah,
thing
dude,
takes
that story's
forever.
awesome.
Oh my
That's for
God.
podcast number 2.
Podcast number 2.
Backstories.
We're gonna try and do this weekly. I think that'd be
Well,
fun.
it's Wednesday, right?
It's Wednesday, so maybe we'll shoot for next Wednesday.
Yeah, we can do this every Wednesday. We'll see why not.
Why not?
I think I got better stuff to do
It'll
now.
be fun. It'll be fun. It's getting a little warm in here. Ooh.
I was just thinking the
I
same
think it's the
thing.
lights and the sun and everything.
Probably.
It's usually cold over there.
Yeah.
But anywho's,
Who's it's?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Are
for
we
watching.
ending it? Yeah.
And listening.
Yeah.
Whatever.
dude. Thanks
Are
for
we
putting up
ending?
with us.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, other than that, are there any new games that are out that we're talking about?
Wow.
Oh,
Something in my throat.
Overwatch.
I can't wait for that game.
Where'd my poster go? I think I have a poster.
I'm so
No, that
excited
was
for
something
Overwatch.
else.
It's like
That
this.
Battleborn.
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 Oh, we've got to talk about
Battleborn and Overwatch are going to be like the
Oh,
same
it's the ones
things.
that I threw.
The one
Yeah.
that you threw.
Oh wait, what are you guys most looking forward to, like,
Overwatch.
to be announced though?
Oh.
Like stuff that isn't for set, like sure.
That game's gonna put Team Fortress 2 to shame.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what everyone's saying.
We've already talked about Halo 5, Jonathan. You missed out, you scrub.
Yeah.
We also talked about COD. And this is.
Speaking of COD,
talking
next
about
one
all
should
of
be
you.
World at War
What?
2.
God, World at War
Beta
was the
for
best
LCD.
COD ever.
StarCraft 2.
We have not. No, that'll probably be next
Oh, yeah,
time. So can someone hold this open
Shane,
for
you're
me?
gonna get a beta.
Am I really? That's awesome.
Yeah, because you bought the virtual ticket.
Oh, sweet. So this is what was this one again? Battleborn.
Battleborn.
This
The
is.
Team Fortress 2 killer.
It's like
That's what Overwatch was gonna be.
Oh my god, I don't know.
they're both going to be because they're both like
They're both-
first-person shooter MOBAs, which are really interesting.
Smite.
Oh yeah, it's my.
Smite.
Well, Smite's
I mean-
third person, isn't it?
But it's over the shoulder. But yeah, it's still, it's.
I
you know,
think
not.
Like,
top-down.
I really recommend everyone going to YouTube, looking up the Overwatch trailer that
Yeah.
shows all the characters.
Yeah,
Because it's some of
Dude,
them
there's a monkey in armor. That's all I gotta say.
There's like a freaking like happy
Oh, what?
robot
Is
who
it
like
monkey or is it an
transforms.
ape?
It's a gorilla.
It's a gorilla.
Then that's
It's an
gorilla, not a monkey. That's
What-
whatever.
There's supposed to be 30 characters in that game.
But anyways, I think everyone's just like, hey, Team Fortress 2 is still around and it's still making a crap ton of money. How can we capitalize on this and do something exactly the same?
More hats.
More
Yeah, more
hats.
More hats.
All the hats. This is very awkward on camera.
That's a whole other genre we haven't gotten into yet.
That's the poster.
No, what he was doing with the poster.
We don't talk about that, guys. We don't talk about that.
Hats are too. That's too bad of a word here.
Now, if you're asking about games that everyone's excited for, personally, I'm still super stoked about Star Citizen because I haven't.
I forgot
That,
about
yeah,
You
that
PC
game.
Master Race.
Yeah, well,
That
I'm
was
not a PC
so-
Master Race guy, honestly, but Star Citizen is just.
From what I've heard,
I was a
it's so
huge
interesting.
Wing Commander fan, so having
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Roberts
okay.
come out and do a new game and just having the early access to the game
a lot of intrigue.
already, it is like, it is wild, like all the stuff he's already
Yeah.
put into it.
It looks super interesting. Like the
Supposedly
attention to
the first
detail in
one-
that game is.
and that's just
out of
with
the
the
world.
space combat that's open right now. I can't wait. There's the first person module is supposed to be dropping here in the next month or so.
Isn't it a 100 gig install?
Yeah, already it's already at
Oh.
100 gigs, man. It's
That would
wild.
take my connection at home like 3 days.
We got
Really?
we got BYOC,
I got-
man.
There you
I got
go.
really
We got
bad.
BYOC. Just bring it up here.
Dude, bring your thing. Just download
Okay,
it.
everybody.
The
Shane, what are
shameless,
you?
the shameless plugs.
Shane, what are you most excited for?
Halo 5. I'm not gonna lie.
Did that surprise anybody?
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, and the new StarCraft. I'm really excited about that.
it
The,
another-
You think it's gonna revive StarCraft?
oh hell
Yes.
yeah! The
Because
proton.
they're literally turning it back to what Brood War used to be.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
Fluffy. We actually already have 007 for the 64, so we're ready to rock already.
We got that. Yeah.
007.
And we did talk about Mortal Kombat X. You guys, come on, get.
That was like the
We
very first
already
thing we
talked
talked
about.
about.
That's the first thing we talked
That's
about.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat X,
Speaking of Mortal Kombat X,
Shameless plugs.
Shameless plug. We now, if you just now join in, we do have a partnership with the Alamo Draft House here in Dallas, or specifically Richardson. So the day it drops, Tuesday the 14th, we'll be hosting a tournament at the Alamo Draft House as I drop all my stuff.
I'll be there.
So come and check it out. It's
Everybody.
free to enter. You can drink, get some
Awesome
food,
Smash.
hang out, enter into a casual tournament to try and win a copy of the game. And then, if you want to be a little bit more competitive, you can come out to Epic on that Friday. We're hosting.
Casuals only at the Alamo Draft House thing
Yeah.
because no one likes to try hard.
No one likes to try.
Unless it's-
I keep telling them like
Well, I
Casey
guess
and
I'm
Tori
not
are gonna
going.
show up and they're gonna get bodied, and they don't really like that.
what if I beat
Oh,
them?
we
Can I
did
take
miss
their
The Witcher.
sponsorship if I beat them?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Really?
No.
Put
So
that
I
on
just-
paper? I'm about to start training right now.
So I just learned that Witcher 3 is going to be over 200 hours
yeah.
long.
200 hours of
great.
gameplay.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
like double what the last Witcher was.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've actually never played the Witcher series.
Neither
I haven't
Oh
either,
my
but I've been really
God.
looking forward to this game with the
I know-
hype that's
they're
around
like,
it.
they're like $10 right now on Steam. I'm like,
Why not?
You can get Witcher 2 for
I mean-
free on.
I mean,
Well,
it's-
not anymore, but it was free on Xbox Live.
I mean,
Yeah, I
what's the?
remember
Does you want to know like the playstyle? Like, is it kind of like a?
it's gonna kind of like,
like open
Dragon
world,
Age.
isn't
It's
What?
like Dragon Age.
Kind of, sort of like Dragon Age.
Right. Okay.
But what
It's got a
open
little
world
bit of
character
feel to
creation
it.
type stuff?
I think so.
Yeah. Also, all free DLC in the future.
part of the
That
reason
company,
why-
they don't like the whole like. Pay
Y'all weren't here last night about my rant about DLC.
You always rant.
Well, yeah.
Dwayne, what I tell you? Are you gonna join the podcast or no?
No.
Okay, then
Just
go
gonna-
sit down.
I'm gonna
There's something.
contribute.
You'll be the dude in the back. We're like, who's this random guy talking about freaking
I think I hear
StarCraft?
God's voice.
Okay, honestly, I don't think God of War 3 needed to be remastered at all. Cause why?
God of War was a really good series.
Yeah, I loved
I
it.
love God of War.
Honestly, like,
Ascension was really fun with that multiplayer.
We did talk about Arkham Knight already, guys. We talked about that one
Oh.
earlier.
did
God
we
of
talk
War.
about Metal Gear Solid?
No, we didn't. We skipped that one.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know
Well,
half
how
of these
Snake
games
never
more than we
talked
do.
Yeah, I love Metal Gear
You
Solid.
know he's not gonna talk in the new one.
I know, that's great.
It sucks.
No, it's great. Yes,
Snake has
dude,
to-
that's not Snake though. That's
He
Big
didn't talk.
Boss.
He didn't talk in the first one either. So.
Like, wait, do you know the difference between Big Boss and Snake, right? Okay, so you know that Big Boss is Big Boss, and that he doesn't
He's a
really need
big
to talk.
boss.
I hear he's a big boss. All my questions are
Mom's a
telling
big
me he's a
boss.
really big boss.
I heard he was a big boss.
Okay, so triple confirm, Big Boss is the Big Boss.
Okay, cool. We got that out of the way.
Triple confirm.
Good job, guys.
All right, let's
the
go.
Order 1886 that came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh man, I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so cool out of the gameplay stuff.
Yeah, but then when you beat it
the
in 4
werewolves,
hours,
yeah, the werewolves are like 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
You beat the game in
yeah.
4 hours. It was repetitive over and over and over and over.
But we were talking about games that are coming out next.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep it on topic. Because otherwise, I would talk about Dying Light. That game is fun as crack. It was awesome.
Really?
Actually,
I've been
I couldn't
wanting
get
to
into
buy
it.
it.
I sold it
Really?
like in 2 days to my friend for $40.
Oh, it was fun.
That's
It
probably
was
the
fun.
best decision you ever made.
Was it really that bad?
No, it's not that bad. It's
we
just like
No,
Don't
play
have a
by-
Xenoverse. Did any of y'all play Dragon Ball Xenoverse?
I've only heard really good things about it. I heard it's really
Okay.
grindy though.
I hear people who played it love it. I hear critics hate it. So
Yeah.
Unfortunately, MMOs put us in a weird thing because we're not paying for a subscribed account on
Yeah.
the company because characters are just going to get deleted. That's just how
Yeah.
it works.
Or people want to create their own and they want their own items.
If you want
and
to
it's-
play Xenoverse here, bring it yourself.
yeah,
we
you can bring
yeah,
it.
you're free to install.
Is it an
We're just-
MMO?
we're not
Like
gonna-
it's,
yeah.
you pay to play?
Yeah, you create your own
Really?
Dragon Ball character, essentially.
Well, yeah, I knew
and
that. I
and
just thought it
plugs
was free.
No.
Like, you bought the game and it was kind of like a Guild Wars thing, like $60 for the game, and then like, there you go. There's
I'm not
Xenoverse.
sure. Is there a monthly subscription?
Uh,
No, it's just an MMO type or an RPG element type.
We'll have to look
game.
into it then. I mean, we get some people here and there. Like maybe I've had like 3 people ask about it.
Well, yeah, but like you said, the problem with those games is that like everybody like once you invest so much time to it, that's your character now.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
somebody deleting that would be devastating.
Yeah,
And there's no way we can predict
we
that.
already kind of fight with that on Destiny. If someone comes in, they have a level, they've played here for a couple of months, and they have a level 17 or level 20 character.
Right.
You got something to say
and then
about Destiny, don't you?
Kid deletes it, so it's just. The
I
way it
love
is.
Destiny.
It was
Look,
great
we
for
can
a
rant
while.
about this
Shame
later.
that Bungie's name.
Whatever, it was a good game.
Bad story.
What story?
We didn't
Exactly.
talk
Alright,
about.
I will give you that.
Hardline
Like, I'll
already.
give Halo all
We
the
actually
credit
have 2
because it
copies
has
of
great
Hardline here for the
storylines.
Xbox One.
By the way, great single player for Hardline. If just do it, it's great. You won't regret it. So
Dude, what about the Fast and Furious 7 video game?
it's not really a video game. It's an
Actually,
expansion.
it's
that
a
is
Forza,
free to
yeah.
down. Like there's a trial that's free to download for 360. Actually, I'm downloading it, so I'll have to play it tonight.
Are you serious?
No, I have to
Yeah.
play it tonight and check it out.
I have
I
to say,
love Forza.
any movie adaptation.
But
of video
it's basically
games
just
are
no.
That's not
It's
true.
just
Nothing.
Forza 2
Oh really?
Yeah, it's just
Or
an
It's
Forza
just
Horizon
Forza
2.
with Fast 7
with
cars.
Fast and Furious cars.
That's it.
What's okay? I don't
It's
know.
just cool
I don't-
cars.
I don't understand.
Dude, that's not
Have
true.
you
I
ever
can't
played
understand
Movie-
racing games
movie
like that. Like, wow, look at
adaptations
this
to
cool
video
car.
games, there's so many
Wow.
good ones.
Yeah.
So many good ones. Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2.
Some of the
Oh
Marvel
man,
The
that
open,
was
Yes.
the open world one.
That's the only thing.
Oh,
that was a
You know- you know what's
fantastic,
even better?
well done game.
X-Men Origins Wolverine video game was actually really
I didn't
good.
get to play it.
It
we
was
are
actually
getting so
really
off
good.
topic now.
Yeah, we were talking about what we're most anticipating. Now we're talking about X-Men.
I feel like that's the problem with
X-Men.
doing podcasts or
Okay.
pods and stuff. You just go off topic like that.
Okay, Star Citizen, Halo 5, Fallout 4. I'm just waiting for it to be
It
announced.
says they ain't gonna do it.
Yes, they are. Shut your face. Shut up.
That's
Nice.
just like waiting for Steam to make Half-Life 3. It's not
Okay,
going to come
no, Fallout
anytime
4
soon.
is not Half-Life 3 Steam. No. Okay, no.
No.
I refuse to believe.
Don't get me wrong.
All right, Thor, what's your
anticipating?
anticipating
I feel like I'm gonna say Witcher, only because it's a game I've never played before. It seems like it's got a crap ton of gameplay. Like I could be sitting down for hours and days to be playing that game.
And plus, since it's gonna be the only summer game, it's gonna
True.
last us up until,
True.
for me, Phantom Pain,
Phantom. Oh right. Okay.
which is my second most
Are
anticipated.
there any DLCs that you guys are anticipating? Are you thinking of for anything?
Only beta keys, really.
And even COD's not coming out. What I mean, other than
COD
maps.
DLC just came out today
That's right. It's all maps.
or
though,
yesterday.
Right?
Yeah, it's just maps and a new gun.
So much money to play Call of Duty now.
It is.
Hey, do you want Call of Duty? $120.
Yay!
You're just buying the name at
Or
this
you,
point.
could, or you could play, buy Counter Strike.
That's fun stuff.
For 19.
Well, I think I actually need to go ahead and wrap this up. It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for watching. Probably about an hour and a half.
oh, wow.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
That was great.
Sweet.
We'll shoot again for next week.
Good talk, guys.
We'll probably announce it beforehand, so you guys have
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
warning. We were just like, we should do a podcast.
should do a podcast.
It's true. It's true. That's exactly how it happened,
We
actually.
had to convince him. We had to hook him up to a car battery. But
I had to
yeah,
give
it
him a
worked.
brisket.
You fed me, and I was like, dude, let's do it. But anyways, you can always come down to Epic Gaming Lounge and Cafe. We're in Allen, Texas, and just give us a shout out and come and hang out and see what's going on. We're open from 12 to 12 Sunday through Thursday and 12 to 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday. Lock-ins are every Saturday from 10 p.m. till 8 in the morning. These guys do them all the time. Come hang
They're
out
a lot of
with
fun.
us.
Almost every Saturday.
We will not harass you. Maybe.
Nah, that's not
Much. And yeah,
true. He'll just one up you the whole time.
just one up you. Watch out for Dwayne and his.
If we play Evolve, I'll own you.
Yeah, he will. It's bad.
I'm the best monster.